they said that it was a plot to kind of like get rid of all the OGs, like, you know, the Larry Hoovers, right?
The COINTELPRO shit.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, I used to hear about that shit.
And that's how the city became wild like it is. You think that's true?
I believe, shit, if it's like, I ain't gonna say I'm like a conspiracy theorist, like belief type of nigga, but like, once I hear like how they break it down and shit, yeah, I do believe that shit was true, because it's not no coincidence in how shit happen or don't happen. You feel what I'm saying? Like, no matter, regardless, I'm 28, so I can't really say what really happened in the past. But as far as it, when I grew up, it being no guidance out here for real, it wasn't. Like, you feel what I'm saying? You even had people who was like, and that's crazy you said that, because I was having a conversation with one of my homies not too long ago. Like even in certain neighborhoods, people was really even scared to even feel like, all right, I got authority. Like, I'm finna try to tell these little shorties what to do or not be out here or don't, you know what I'm saying? Because they scared to get on some kingpin shit. They think motherfucker gonna grab them just for them having like the ability to tell people what to do or orchestrate, even if it is some positive outcome. Like, you feel me? Like, these might be a neighborhood full of street niggas who got criminal charges or whatever, but one person come and be like, all right, I'm finna straighten this shit up, they might really look at them like they on some chief type shit, you feel me? And they ain't doing nothing but trying to make the shit better, you feel me? Like, I was having a conversation with my homie, like, and that's basically touching on the same point you just made.
But remember, it's not a conspiracy anymore. COINTELPRO has been proven that that's the real thing that the FBI was doing back then.
Exactly.
Depending on what you think the intention was, but they was really doing that, and they was bringing people in, they was taking apart these organizations from the top. And those organizations back then were really trying to do community-based things. It wasn't really street shit back then.
Like my brother, he's Latino, but when Capri Green was up, you know, I wanted to go to Capri Green. This is Good Time Projects fun, dude. I like, yo, I gotta go. And they're like, this restaurant called Sammy's. You know, it's fried chicken spot. It's nothing crazy, but I had to go. My brother got, you know, the cosign, and when I got there, I felt the most safest I ever felt in my life. I felt like everyone was just around, just like, yo, Nori's here, like, you know what I mean? And the police came, searched me and shit. The whole neighborhood was with me, like, yo, get Lady Nori alone. I was like, oh shit. And that was in the 90s though, you know what I'm saying?
That's one thing about Chicago though, like, people, you would feel that type of love, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like, that being a project, I ain't from no project building, but back then when projects was up, like, everybody knew everybody. So basically, in a project, it's probably 60% of their ass all related, families and shit, staying all through this shit. So, you feel me? You would get that type of vibe. If somebody fuck with you, they gonna definitely make sure you straight. I'm sure you probably felt like it was some real love, because I done been to New York and felt like that. Like, young nigga, like 18 years old, and I'm going outside and I'm really feeling like, oh yeah, I'm posting up in New York for 2 hours, 3 hours. I'm all through all type of boroughs, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you really feel like that. And when you go to the hood and just embrace it, you feel me? Like,
now let's talk about PTSD. I know we were talking about Juice WRLD earlier, but let's talk about, you think you have PTSD?
Yeah,
what is that? Post-traumatic
stress disorder. Yeah, I got diagnosed with it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the shit that motherfuckers in war get, right?
Yeah, but you can get it.
What?
Yeah, I was going to therapy though. That was when I first started going to therapy. My therapist.
So wise for your age, but continue.
Yeah, I started going to therapy. What year that was? 2019, 2018, and just talking to my therapist, she diagnosed me with post-traumatic stress disorder, because I ain't gonna lie, I was fighting a case at the time though. Like, I had got arrested in 2018
for the guns?
When my son was born. I got arrested for some guns in Chicago. That's when I was living in Chicago. You feel me? Right before I moved to LA, and I was really just, you know, me living out there, I ain't had no security, you feel what I'm saying? And I was, even in that situation, like I said, accountability, I'm talking to my therapist, like, I ain't never really felt safe leaving out my house since I was 14, 15 years old, you feel what I'm saying? Like, and we haven't, I was with Southside when that happened, that situation, when I got arrested for the guns, you feel me? Like, bro was already a millionaire. He had security with him. You feel what I'm saying? He was able to get his security guard, Cello, who was on the case. He did, and that guy arrested. So that was his security guard who we paid staff, you feel what I'm saying? But I'm living in Chicago. I wasn't able to have no security guard. So me carrying a firearm, I was, you know what I'm saying, basically just telling my therapist, I'm telling the same shit with the lawyer, I'm fighting the case, but I was able to get off on that misdemeanor, you feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I really I didn't even know what the therapy, the whole situation of me going, it was me taking a chance, you feel what I'm saying? I ain't really open up to nobody in my life.
You did it on your own? You chose to go to therapy on your own?
Yeah. It was really it wasn't no court stipulation or nothing like that. I was talking to my lawyer, and my lawyer kind of insisted on me going, and I just took the chance and just really went on my own, you feel me? But like I said, taking that leadership role early on I feel like me complaining about my situation and what I got going on to the people around that's really dependent on me is that's not really, if I'm saying, going. I feel like that's what's really wrong, for lack of a better term, what the fuck I'm trying to say, that stipulation that they put on black men growing up, just not being able to open up.
You can't vent to anybody,
to people around you and your family, open up to your mother, open up to your girl, to whoever.
The macho side, you can't do that, right?
Take it on, you know what I'm saying? So it's and ain't nobody referring therapy, so it's I was really, I didn't even feel like it was going to be helpful at first, to be honest, you know what I'm saying, when I first started going. But it was, though. I ain't gonna lie, just talking to her about everything I grew up, experiencing and everything that I was going through as a man at that time. And she just went on her own and diagnosed me with post-traumatic stress disorder and actually sent it to the courts when I was fighting the case at the time. And that's how I was able to really get off on the whole situation and get it down to a misdemeanor, basically.
What did they give you for that?
What, the post?
Yeah.
I had, I got diagnosed, I got the medical card. They gave me...
Oh, they gave you weed?
Yeah.
Those makes noise for PTSD.
No, he got to go.
Hell yeah. That's fire.
Yeah.
Legally.
Yeah.
I got my card legally.
Yeah, that's how I was able to get it, through having post-traumatic stress disorder, you know, but... And it's man, really, that's why I named my album PTSD, because it all had happened around the same time, and that's why I put all those people that I had lost on my cover. It was over 50 people on the flag, 50 dead faces, you feel what I'm saying? Because I'm talking about all this in therapy, you feel what I'm saying? Everything I experienced, and it's just the reality of a nigga experiencing, seeing so much death, but you able to just act normal all day, navigate through your life ain't nothing going on. Niggas still going to school, niggas still going to work, niggas still providing for their family, taking care of their kids, but all is still on your mind every day. And if we don't really talk about it, it's you gotta find a way to compartmentalize with all of that. You feel me? You can't really hold it in and still think you're gonna have a level playing field. When you're dealing with life, you're gonna always be on a roller coaster. You feel what I'm saying? And
on edge too.
Yeah, on edge, because most times when you're really able to release and be yourself, you're around the people that you're most comfortable with and them people you love. So you probably exploding on your woman, exploding on your kids, or you know what I'm saying, on your mom, whoever the case may be. You feel me? So because or you really hold it in where you just go to make a decision that you can't even come back from for the rest of your life. That's how a nigga wind up getting killed. A nigga wind up going to jail because you wearing this shit on your shoulder and then you snap where a 10-second decision costs you the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? So it's that's why I started to open up about therapy and name my album PTSD and just openly just wear that shit, because I felt like that was a time in my life when I was most vulnerable, so I was just rapping about it.